first, kind of big win. I mean, what's your feeling like after a game like that, just knowing that you're able to come down here, play the whole game and get it done?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've started and won a game. These are a lot easier to do. When you come up on the winning edge. I told the guys, the linemen and Darren, I'm going to take them out for dinner tonight. But it's big time. Third quarter again, not exactly where we wanted it to be in terms of production. That was a thing we harped on big this week. But Darren broke another long one, deep in that third quarter, and then fourth quarter we were able to close and defense get off the field. So great team win. Credit to the guys up front, the defense for making plays.
Ben, did you feel pressure at all? I mean, I know that Pat kind of asked. He said he asked you to practice. When's Kenny Pick coming in? I mean, because it was on you. I mean, it's kind of how you play was going to kind of dictate his decision.
Yeah, every game's not going to be perfect. There's still things I need to work on, but all in all, we won. When Coach McDucey asked me that, I said I'm gonna play well enough that you're not going to have to put him in. So, able to stay in the whole game, and it was good. Moving the ball and just having trust in myself and confidence in myself to kind of get the unit going. I was kind of rough on myself in that first half. It wasn't necessarily making the throws that I've normally made, just for whatever reason. Didn't feel like it was coming off well. Second half, we're able to put up 17 points and close the deal. So it's big time.
Was there something about that free safety look that you felt like played into your strengths of being able to scramble and run, because they didn't really have the strength of their linebacking core as you would normally see from other teams?
Yeah, I think whenever a defense is a cover one team, that's predominantly what we saw today. A lot of man coverage. There's going to be options for the quarterback to run. As you saw in the first half, there were a few design runs where I pulled it, and then a few where I just stepped up in the pocket and tried to make plays. But that was something we harped on all week too. Coach Watson, saying, hey, you're gonna have to use your feet a little bit this week, and they trust me 100% with that. So that was good.
What about the run game with Darren and just the running game? Did you guys feel like this, do present opportunities where you could? And I think they've been pretty good against the run all year. What gave you guys confidence going into this?
Yeah, we sat down as an offense, last Sunday and said, hey, we need to get back, to doing what we do. That's running the football. That's hard-nosed football. Those guys up front were very advocate and up front about getting the run game going again. I was talking to Darren before the game. I said, this is your time to bust a few big ones. And let's get this thing rolling. And we had 350 rushing yards or whatever it was. That's got to be our best of the year, and it feels good. When that stuff's working, it opens other stuff up. Those two plays that Jester made there in the fourth quarter were big. It set up that last touchdown to go ahead. So the offense, we harped on getting the run game going, and it was good to see that pick up a little bit today.
That second deep ball to Jester, what were you thinking when the ball was in the air?
I saw him break loose. That's the exact look we practiced, kind of the free safety, would roll down on, looked like we were going to give the end around to Quadri. Jester's one-on-one. I kind of just had to let that thing go and throw it as far as I could. I guess the rule is if it's a tie, when they catch it, whatever you want to call it, it goes to the offense. So that's a big play in the game. Set up Darren's third touchdown.
Nerve-wracking when it comes down and you're not sure if it's a pick or what happened.
A little bit, yeah. I was more nervous that it was going to be reviewable. I wasn't exactly sure. We were all saying, let's get on the ball and run another play so they can't review that thing. But they called a timeout. We went to the sidelines. The coaches kind of said, hey, it's not reviewable. So I kind of just took a sigh of relief. We're like, all right, let's go pound this thing in.
Do you guys have like a call or something in a situation where you think, oh, got to get up and snap the ball fast to avoid a review?
Yeah, that's on Coach Watson up top. If that's something he wants to do, that's all on him. We have plays called fastballs. Get up to the line and get going quick and run a play. So that doesn't happen, but ultimately it worked out in our favor. So no need to do it in that case.
You got some real talented corners in Gilbert and Fields Jr. Was there anything in particular that y'all felt going into the second half that gave you the confidence to continue to keep taking those deep shots down the field?
Yeah, I think part of the way they played in the first half was kind of the reason I was upset with myself. There weren't many opportunities outside. When there were, I wasn't hitting my spots. I went up to both of them after the game and said, hey, you guys are two good corners. Good luck the rest of the year. But yeah, anytime the run game gets going, you gotta find ways to take shots and get those guys outside involved. We were able to do that a little bit in the second half and ultimately come out on top.
Anything else for Ben?